Hey, hello, what's up beautiful people? And I'm back with another video. Currently it is Monday, July 22nd, and on August 3rd I am going to Guyana for 2 weeks for ecological restoration and research. This is a trip that exactly encompasses what I want to do with my career, so I'm super excited for that. But along with that, it also comes with a lot of preparation and a lot of packing. So today I kind of wanted to go along with my packing list and kind of tell you everything that I did to prepare for my Guyana expedition, and hopefully this video can be inspirational and a great guideline for people who are either backpacking or, you know, going on a non-conventional trip such as what I'm going on. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now throughout this video, I'm gonna be putting in some clips that I filmed when I was back home 2 weeks ago. This was when I went out and spent roughly $1,000 on everything that I needed. Mind you, I didn't need to spend that much. I could have gone thrifting, but for the purpose of this, I really wanted to make sure that I had, you know, the best quality of items that I could. Just know if you're going on a trip like this, you don't need to do what I did in the fact of spending a small fortune on hiking boots, clothes, things like that. So I'm just gonna quickly pull up my email of things that I need to have for this trip so that I can really go in depth and not forget anything. It's just Jess from editing here. I realized that I only talked about my packing list and things like that and completely skipped over preparation. So very quickly, I just want to tell you what I need health-wise. So I cannot get into Guyana without my yellow fever vaccine. So that was the first thing that I needed to do. So last week or the week before, 2 weeks ago, yes, 2 weeks ago, I got my vaccine. That was $90, I believe, and since there's a shortage, I only got the half dosage, but I'm still good to get into the country even with that. And since the World Health Organization said it was okay, I trust them. The next thing that I have, which I actually have with me, I'm gonna turn around the address, are malaria tablets. So I take these 2 days before I leave and then for 7 days after I get back, just to make sure that if I was bitten by a mosquito, it will minimize the risk of catching malaria, since we are going to a tropical location and there is a risk of malaria. So I kind of wanted to give this insight, since it's not just, you know, packing that comes with going on a trip like this. It's also vaccines and making sure that you're aware of the health risks associated. So hopefully if you're thinking about doing something like that, always check with a travel clinic before you go, because they can tell you what you need. So I knew that I needed my yellow fever vaccine, and I got my malaria tablets before I went to the travel medicine clinic. It's all dependent on the country that you're going to, but there are definitely other things that you may need or it's highly recommended that you get. So make sure you always check that. Okay, back to the video. I have the equipment list here. First what I'm gonna do is go through the list of items that I'm bringing down to Guyana with me. So in terms of pants, I need to bring lightweight, loose fitting, and quick drying pants. So I'm gonna insert a video here of me trying some on. They're really loose material. They feel pretty waterproof. That's really the only way that I can explain it. Got these from a store in Kitchener called Outdoor Adventure, maybe? If that's wrong, I'll definitely put the edit up here, maybe, we'll see. For the pants, I needed to get a minimum of 3 to 4. So these pants were definitely something that I needed to invest in, because I didn't really have any loose fitting pants, almost scrub-like pants, like this. So I went out to get some typical hiking pants, and these are really great quality, or at least they seem like it. I'll do an update if it turns out that they're actually shit, but I can use these for future expeditions and hiking, and I just love the outdoors, so they'll definitely get put to use. The next thing that I needed were long sleeve shirts, roughly 3 to 4, cotton blend or wool, and it's loose fitting, and it needs to be quick drying. So since I'm going right to the rainforest, it's very humid, and surprise, it rains a lot. So it's key to have clothing items that if they get wet, they will dry quickly, either moisture wicking or, you know, dries quickly. Pretty self-explanatory. So I got some long sleeve shirts like that. The typical style that I went for were, you know, fishing shirts. So things that You know, just picture you're out fishing, looking cute, long sleeve, loose fitting, really cooling shirts. That's just what I picture. So maybe someone else out there is picturing that as well. So those are the kind of shirts that I have for this. And the next thing are short sleeve shirts. So this one, I think I bought one short sleeve shirt from Walmart, just pretty loose fitting. Other ones are just cotton blends that I have, so I don't really need to focus on, you know, spending a lot of money on short sleeve shirts since I wear those a lot more than the other previous items. The next thing were socks. They need to be either absorbent or moisture wicking. I needed roughly 4 to 5 pairs. So I have my hiking ones. There are 2 fabric pieces. So if my foot is touching this fabric piece, as my heel moves, this one will stay sturdy against my hiking boots, so that will prevent blisters and, you know, really painful things associated with hiking. Additionally, hiking boots. This was a small fortune that I spent, but I needed to get ones that had good ankle support and that were lightweight and water resistant. Obviously, only one pair of this was needed. The guy who sold these to me, he did a trip to Ecuador for kind of the similar thing, so he was able to recommend this style of boot. And when I go back home next weekend, I'm gonna be wearing them constantly because I need to break those in. That would be awful to be hiking and just having awful blisters and pain, so that's something that I really need to do. Rain jacket or poncho, just one of these, and I already had one, so hey, I'm ahead of the game here. This is one that I actually thrifted a few years ago. It's, I believe, American Eagle brand, I think, but I just got it from Value Village. Hat, I am so stoked about this hat, guys. I'm gonna insert a picture right here. I just got this from Walmart, but it's the typical like Tilly hat. It's not a Tilly hat, don't come for me, Tilly. But I'm really stoked for this. I just feel like such a cute little explorer. I was wearing it for genuinely 2 days straight. Like, I just love this hat. I got my hat. I look like such an explorer now. Stop. We spent a lot of money today.
Don't say it out loud. I don't want to hear it.
I won't say how much. But now we're just gonna head home. I'm gonna pack my bag, or try to at least. We'll see what happens. And I'll just keep telling Mom all the risks that are associated with this trip and keep stressing her out, even more so than she already is now.
Is it time for wine yet?
Yes. I had to water the garden when I was back home after I got this, and I was spraying the hose right above me and rain was falling on the hat. And for being from Walmart, I was pretty impressed at how water resistant it was. So hey, good little test there, and I can't wait to go home because then I can wear that hat again. Running shoes, closed-toed shoes, or Crocs. One pair of these just for when you're hanging out and not really hiking, because you don't want to be wearing your hiking boots 24/7. So I just have my Nike running shoes. They're just standard black and white. I forget what style they are, but I've had them since grade 11, I think. So they've lasted me well, and I'm just gonna take these down because they'll be really easy to pack. The next thing I got was one flashlight. I might take a second just as a spare, but this one is really bright and, you know, will last. Additionally, my mom has just a portable charger, and it can also act as a flashlight, so that's really cool. That was innovation, a portable charger with a flashlight included. Great. And it was free. Batteries, I need to get those. Good thing I'm going through this list now, because I was gonna film this like the day before I went to Guyana, so good thing I remembered that. Day pack, let's see if I might have the day pack here. Okay, well, if it is here, it's way under my bed, so I'm not gonna find it. So I'm just gonna take that down, reuse it since it can roll really easily, and I'll be able to pack it. I'm taking my camera, the one that I'm using right now, so I can't really show you that. I'm just gonna take that. Remember the charger this time, because when I was in Yellowknife, completely forgot my charger. A journal, I actually have my journal right here. I needed a new travel journal. I got this one from Chapters. It's just like this. It's pretty in gold right there. Open it up, and this will be my travel journal for when I am going to Guyana, England, and any other future trips that I spontaneously tell my mom about. Binoculars. I have binoculars that my Nana gave me when I was younger, so if I can find those and make sure that they work, I'll take that. Otherwise, my stepdad has some that I'm gonna borrow. And lastly, a backpack protector. That's difficult to say. Basically something that just goes over your backpack for when it rains. The travel bag that I got, it actually has one of those included, so I didn't need to worry about that. And lastly, a water bottle. I believe I'm going to take just my typical one that I always have, or a metal one like this. Still waiting to decide, need to figure out the fluid ounces and just which one would suit me better. But definitely one of those two are gonna come with me. Now on to the next section, which is toiletries. This one, pretty standard. I'm just gonna rush through it, but show what I got. I may insert a little time lapse after this, just of me packing the bag. This was definitely a really rushed packing job since I just wanted to film it for this video. So I'll actually need to unpack the bag that I already have done and repack everything, make sure I have absolutely everything possible, and just make sure that it's lightweight. When I tried it on my back, it was actually like very lightweight. My mom was even surprised since I have so much stuff, but it really makes a difference that on the flight I'm gonna be wearing my hiking boots, so that takes it some weight, and then I'll just be smart with my packing. I'm really I don't know, I'm just a really good packer. So let's see. So that concludes this week's video. I have less than 2 weeks until I leave for Guyana, and you best believe I'll be filming it. I have been waiting for this trip 4 months, and I can't wait to go and just be in the rainforest and witnessing endemic species and just... I am so excited. As always, I will leave my social media down the down bar, and I look forward to seeing all you beautiful people in my next video. Okay, bye guys.